1. Pelosi. Trump scared of impeachment. President Donald Trump spent most of Wednesday lashing out against the ongoing impeachment inquiry against him, accusing Democrats of not focusing on the issues. The do-nothing Democrats should be focused on building up our country, not wasting everyone's time and energy on BS, which is what they have been doing ever since I got overwhelmingly elected in 2016, 223-306, Trump tweeted, referring to the electoral vote. Get a better candidate this time, you'll need it. Meanwhile, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Trump is scared of the inquiry. I think the president knows the argument that can be made against him, and he's scared, Pelosi, D. California, told ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos in an interview to be broadcast Thursday morning on Good Morning America. ABC News' John Santucci and ABC News' Trish Turner explain the strategies for both sides as the inquiry continues. 2. Bernie Sanders hospitalized. 2. Bernie Sanders hospitalized. Senator Bernie Sanders was hospitalized Tuesday night in Las Vegas to treat a blockage in an artery, his campaign announced. The 78-year-old had 2 stents inserted following medical tests. Senator Sanders is conversing and in good spirits. He will be resting up over the next few days, Sanders' senior advisor Jeff Weaver said on Wednesday. We are canceling his events and appearances until further notice, and we will continue to provide appropriate updates. ABC News Deputy Political Director Mary Alice Parks explains why the Sanders campaign has no easy options for how to deal with the health scare. ABC News Deputy Political Director Mary Alice Parks explains why the Sanders campaign has no easy options for how to deal with the health scare. 3. Car sales hit roadblock. U.S. auto sales took a dive in September, led by big losses for Toyota and Honda, which were worse than analysts expected. Stocks were down broadly on Tuesday for the second day in a row, sparking further recession fears. The Dow dropped 494 points. ABC News chief business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis tells Start Here what is fueling the lack of demand for cars. Start Here, ABC News flagship podcast, offers a straightforward look at the day's top stories in 20 minutes. Listen for free every weekday on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, or the ABC News app. Follow at Start Here on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for exclusive content and show updates. Elsewhere, I could feel everything just split apart. Authorities in California are searching for a suspect who punched a 73-year-old man in the face during a road rage incident. The man told sheriff's deputies that he was driving on Highway 88 when he became involved in a dispute with a driver in a Honda sedan. Covered on-demand delivery service, 6 alleged members of a drug delivery service known as Mike's Candy Shop were arrested on Wednesday by police and federal agents and charged with distributing heroin and cocaine, including a dose that killed Colin Kroll, the co-founder of the HQ trivia app I Love You Like Anyone Else. Former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger was sentenced on Wednesday to serve 10 years in prison for the fatal 2018 killing of an innocent man she shot when she mistakenly entered his apartment believing it was her own. But in a remarkable act of kindness, the brother of the victim took the witness stand and spoke directly to Geiger, saying, "I love you like anyone else," and later hugged her in the courtroom before she was led off to prison. Deeply troubling, and as presented, inaccurate, opera star Placido Domingo resigned as general director of LA Opera in California shortly after stepping away from the Metropolitan Opera in New York. From our friends at 538, preliminary impeachment polling tracker, now that House Democrats are holding an official inquiry into allegations that President Trump pressured Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to investigate former Vice President Joe Biden, 538 is following how public opinion responds. He looked like a little baby kangaroo. Doff your cap, he looked like a little baby kangaroo. That was the first thought Melody Retsonico of Wyoming had upon seeing her 2-legged rescue dog, Gus, for the first time. When she saw his photo, she immediately texted her mom, "I think this is gonna be my next dog."